Hi everybody, okay, so welcome to my next video, which is going to be a quick flip through of my Hobonichi Weeks from the month of June, so my June pages, and I'll probably film a little bit of my sort of setup and planning at the end as well. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at the weekly pages in June. So this is the first full week of June, starting on the 4th. Check I'm in frame, yep. So I kind of, like on the previous weeks, just started sticking things in that were relevant to that week. So if I buy new tapes or if I buy any food with the cute stickers on, they just get stuck down. Not necessarily on the day I bought them, but just somewhere. And again, it's really, really busy. These are some designs by my mum, actually. This is me being poorly, because I was really poorly. Don't know why. I guess it was a cold, and I stuck this sticker in. In Japan, you can get these sort of energy drinks. This is a vitamin D one, probably full of all sorts of not so good things like sugar, and it's got taurine in. But I did drink quite a few of those, and they come with a little sticker stuck on the side, and it's just too tempting to just peel it off and stick it down. So that's there. Yeah, so that's my first week. And then on to the next week. This is probably my favourite week of the month. I really love the colours on this page. This has got, I bought some new washi tapes, some sort of Japanese style washi tapes that week, so those are all stuck down. This is from some mint chocolate. In Japan they do sort of seasonal chocolate or snacks in the shops, and for some reason summer is mint chocolate, so all the big brands kind of come out with like a mint chocolate version of whatever they normally do. So I ate a lot of mint chocolate that week, so I did a few like minty chocolatey doodles. I ordered new logo stickers this week, and that was the design I used. Met up with friends, the usual thing. It's getting really, really hot. Starting to get really steamy hot. Cute little airmail stickers. Okay, and then the next week, the pool at my son's nursery opened. They actually have a little pool at their nursery, which is so brilliant. They're so lucky. And when it's good weather, when it's not raining, because it's rainy season here, when it's not raining, they can all have a little dip in the pool. So that was the first day that the pool opened, so he was very excited. But then, unfortunately, it actually rained the next day, and it rained and rained. So I think he didn't get to go in the pool again until the Friday. I tried to do more of my own drawing doodlies this week. So not so much, not just stickers, like some of my own drawings. I spent a bit of time at the library this week because I was sort of getting cabin fever working in my home office, and they've got really good air conditioning in the library. So a couple of times I went to the library that week. Gives me a sort of a break to think a bit more clear. Boring things like cleaning the aircon this week so that we could have it on. This little stickers from, I sell sort of vintage retro Japanese stickers in my shop, and that's my other shop, my paper geisha shop. And that's, I could have sold that one and put it in a lucky bag, but I just love it, it's so cute. So that went in here. These are some stationery stickers. It's from the same set as the little airmail ones. I'll just show you. So they look like that. I've used quite a few of them already. I think they're a Midori brand. I did share them in another video, in a stationery haul video. But they're gorgeous. So that's what these ones are. This is a local artist that makes bags, hand-painted bags out of rice sacks. And a friend gave me her postcard, so I put that on. And then this is the last week of June, which is probably my least favourite page. I tried doing some doodles, but they weren't the most inspired doodles. Like on the page first, before sticking stickers, but it's just too much. It's too much for my brain to see all of that. So I probably won't do that again, to be honest. I got some happy mail from at Pencil in Malaysia on the Monday, so a few bits on this page are from her, like this, and the typewriter sticker, and the little cats. So rainy season, you can see all my umbrellas, rainy season's really kicked in here. It's rainy, 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 and the humidity is way up. I have a little monitor in my bedroom, and it's normally about 80% minimum. And the other day it was so high, it kind of didn't malfunction, but it couldn't give me a reading. But we have the aircon now, so it's all right. And that's it, really. That's my weeks in June. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so on to the July pages now. So I've speeded this up a bit so that you don't have to watch me deliberating for too long. So I don't really use the monthly spread all that much. It's just a quick overview of, things I need to remember to do, like the bin days, on people's birthdays. So I don't really decorate it all that much. So I'm starting off here with some Kita stickers, which I love. They're so gorgeous. You only get a few designs. You get 4 designs in each little packet. And you don't get that many layers. And they are quite pricey for what you get, compared to like a whole roll of washi. But I like them because they're just such beautiful patterns. And I sometimes find I can't use a whole roll of washi up anyway. So it's quite a good amount. So I just cross the days off when we're done. Check there's nothing too important. And that's it, really. Okay, so this is the first full week of July. So I'm just using up that last little bit of Kita there. I'm sticking it over the quote at the bottom. I'm on the fence about the quotes and the little messages along the bottom, because I find I don't need them. If Hobonichi stopped doing them, I wouldn't miss them. Sometimes you read them and you think, oh, that's quite interesting, but I don't know. Sometimes you read them and you think, what? But anyway, they can do what they want to do. I started writing this week rather than to do recently, because I'm having a little, I don't know, I've been reading a lot about productivity, I suppose, and I'm not sure if having to-do lists is that, I don't know. It's fine. I'm getting off on a tangent here. Anyway, so I started writing this week for my, if I make any notes of things to do rather than to do. I think I also got bored of just writing to do every month, every week. So anyway, that's another one. That's another Kita. Yeah, you can see all of them there. It's so beautiful. I just love the colourways, and they all complement each other. And you see them in the shop, and then they're just too pretty. And they end up in your basket. And then you buy them, take them home. So again, like I do every week, I'm trying to keep it quite minimal. I start off thinking, okay, I'm just going to kind of go for a pale blue theme. And then as I go on, you'll see me add in more and more and getting carried away as usual. I'm just sticking some little summer stickers down from my Japanese summer sheet. And then some from my stationery sticker marché sheet from Midori. I think I spent about 5 minutes deciding where to put the little purple pen. And there it goes. I mean, these are all relevant to the week because it's suika season. Sorry, it's watermelon season in Japan, and we've been eating that. And in my mother-in-law has a garden. What's it called? A vegetable garden, and she's growing so many aubergine or nasu and cucumber or curry, and we're eating it every day because there's so many cucumber coming in. Every time I come home from picking my son up, there's 6 more giant cucumber on the table. There's more than we can eat, basically. The climate here is apparently amazing for growing vegetables. You go out there, you put your seeds down, your plants down, and providing all the bugs don't get them, the rain and the heat produces abundant crops. It's quite amazing. So we're very lucky in that respect, or at least I'm very lucky because it's my mother-in-law that goes out and does all the actual hard work out there. We did have a typhoon this week. I'm filling this in on the 4th of July, so I was actually able to write down that we'd had typhoon number 7 on the 3rd. It wasn't the 7th typhoon we've experienced, but it's the 7th typhoon in the region, and they get numbers rather than names here in Japan. So yeah, that happened then. So I used the Mildliner to kind of signify the rain. Just making a few little notes about things that actually had happened. That pink thing there's not actually a glue tape runner. It's a correction tape runner. I'd used it earlier to correct something. And these are the Casey and Nancy stickers. I'm determined to use because I love them. And I found, aubergine and cucumber sticker. So they're obviously summer seasonal stickers as well. And I stuck the little bird sticker down because for some reason, every time there's a typhoon, I sit and I wonder what on earth do the birds do? How do they shelter from the wind and the rain? Where do they go? Do they go on the ground? Do they go under a bush? I don't know. I think about these things. This little notebook's getting stuck down because I accidentally peeled it off when putting it back in my sticker folder. And then I think the same thing happens with a little beer mug that fell out. So I stick that one down. I don't really drink beer these days, except for occasionally non-alcoholic beer. They do some nice non-alcohol beer in Japan. So sometimes I have one. But I just stuck it down because it fell off, I think. Back to my kita, a few more kita. I think I actually decided not to use that, didn't I? Look, so I popped it back in the front. And then as I'm there, I discover these stickers. These little retro stickers, I do sell them in my Etsy shop, the Paper Geisha Etsy shop. And I obviously pinch a few for myself from time to time. I was adding a few details in with the Mildliner just to sort of... Well, there's not really a reason other than I'm sort of like an unstoppable doodler, and if there's a pen near me and a piece of paper, I can't help but doodling and dotting and lining. The little piggy thing there that you can see is actually a mosquito coil holder. We don't have one shaped like that, but you can buy them like that. So you can burn these coils that give off a very strong, well, not too strong, but a strong smelling smoke that deters mosquitoes. So they all come out in summertime, obviously, all the mosquitoes. So that little dotted line is the smoke coming out. One of my newer Mildliner purchases. It's not showing up here so much, but it's the sort of the very pale neon lemon yellow colour. Adding a few sort of dashed lines again along the lines. And I think I'm pretty much done, so just pop those back in the front. Oh, and then I remember I've got some little petrol or gas stickers because I did fill up petrol on Tuesday, and I've been using these just to sort of record that so I can see how often and how much I'm spending. So that goes in that little space there. Bit of dithering, and then I think, as I say, that's done. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hopefully see you next month for more of the same. Okay, thank you, bye bye.